Deal is we get a bill and the bill's worth €130.80. Okay. Now, even if I'm away for 2 months and I haven't and all the electricity's knocked off on my house. Imagine I go to the fuse board and just knock off all the electricity in my house. That company will still charge me €25.20. This is known as a standing charge. No matter what happens, they're taking €25.20 away from me. Agreed? Then what happens next is you have a cost of 22 cents. So 0.22. Why did I change it to 0.22? Because the answer is given in euro and cents, not just cents. Is that okay? Next thing, let x be the number of units I used. So 0.22 multiplied by the number of units, added on to the €25.20 gives me the grand total of €130.80. Who knows how to finish this? You don't have to do it as an algebraic equation either. Just tell me to take away the €25.20 from the €130.80, and what you get? Somebody with a calculator maybe. 105.6. Now, you don't need the algebra for this. I'm just doing it in an algebraic way, but you don't need it. All you got to do is divide that by 22 cents to figure out how many units you used. So what happens to the 0.22?
480.
You divide it by 0.22?
Yeah.
And you get x equals?
480.
Yeah. I did it using a linear algebra, but you don't have to do it that way. Is that alright? You can just take away the €25.20 and then divide by 0.22. Easy. Take the two numbers away from each other. 156 minus 1742. What you get? 214. Multiply the 214 by 84 cents. And what you get? 179.76. Then you realize that you have 92 days, don't you? 92 days multiplied by 0.28. 25.76, yeah? Add the two of them together to get the total before VAT is added. So what you get then? No, before the VAT. Was that it? So what you get? 2, 5, 1. You got 5 there, did you? 52? Yeah. Okay. Now, here's the trick. This is 100% of your bill. However, they want to add on how much VAT? So you need to multiply this by 113%. So you
96.7176.
but you have to add it all on.
Yeah.
You have to add it on though. Just multiply by 113 and get it direct. 232.24. You could multiply by 13% and add it on, but that's slower. All good? Would you all agree 8 days? So what do we do? 8 by is 560. Do it like this when in the test. Don't put it all in one line because you can show the examiner that you're getting each part individually correct, okay? How many kilometers did we do?
850.
And I'm going to multiply that by
0.4.
what you get. Add them together. Is everybody happy with 900? Okay. Elaine hired a similar car for 10 days.
700.
So 10 multiplied by 70. She paid 700 for the rental. And then how much did it cost her for all the driving she did? So do 1,610. She paid 910 on the kilometers, yeah? Now, how many 40 cents fits into €910? How many 40 cents do we need to cover to get up to €910? How much? 275. 2,275 kilometers. So she obviously did a lot of driving. Okay. 3, all right. So €15 no matter what. We have to pay that. Okay. And then plus First 50 minutes are free. After that, 18 cents per minute. But we did 120 minutes of phone calls, yeah? 120. Take away the 50. 70. 70 minutes were charged at some 0.18. The first 100 text messages were free. So we sent 28 extra ones, agreed? And how much is the 28 extra ones charged at? 0.14. Add all this together and you should get your grand total. What you get as your grand total? How much? €31 and 62 cents. Oh, sorry guys. I sort of did this. I sort of jumped the gun here, didn't I? I got the answer for the second part. But I also need the answer for the first part, which is just the phone calls. So what's 70 times 1.18? €12 and 60 cents. Is that okay? Now, things are going to get a bit more awkward now because we're now going to go to part 3. And in part 3, we know the total bill is, how much is the total bill? 39.02. Okay. We know she used 143 minutes. So 143 take away 50? Huh? 93. And 93 gets multiplied by the cost per minute? 18. Why don't we just add all this together and then take it away from €39 and 2 cents? So will somebody give me the answer for what's in the bubble?
31.74.
31.74. Take that away from the €39 and 2 cents to figure out how much money we actually spent on text messages. €7 and 28 cents, yeah? Now that's €7 and 28 cents. Okay? The deal is we're going to find out how many text messages that involves. How much does each text message cost? 14. So how many 14s divides into €7 and 28 cents?
52.
52.
Yep.
But you got to remember, it's 50. They're the 52 messages that were charged. Do we not get free messages as well?
Yeah.
100 free messages. So add on 100. 152 messages. Is that okay? So the X value is 152 messages. Just to recap, if you will, you get your €39 and 2 cents, and you go, well, look, I know €15 this is charged no matter what, and that brings you down to €24 and 2 cents. Then you do the 143 minutes, in which 50 of them are free. So you take away the 93 by the 0.18. You take away that. And then you're left with, what did we say it was earlier? We did divide it by 0.14 at the end. Anyways, I think we should divide up the 135 kilometers into two parts. The first what? The first 80 and the extra 55. And the first 80 you can claim 0.68 and the extra 55. The extra 0.42. Now add them together and get the total, please. 77 point. So €77 and 50 cents. Okay. Now, on one occasion, she claimed €119 and 8 cents. Now, for me, that definitely means she went over 80 kilometers. Agreed? So can we break up the two? Can we break up the first part? Can somebody tell me what 80 by 0.68 is? Just how much? 54.4. So no matter what, the first 80 kilometers are going to cost us €54 and 40 cents. Are you all agreed with that? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get your €119 and 8 cents, and I want you to take away €54 and 40 cents. So what you get when you do that? What? What you get when you get €119 and 8 cents and take away €54 and 40 cents? 64? 68. That's the amount of money you spent for going more than 80 kilometers. How much were you charged per kilometer here? Per kilometer you were charged? So how many 42 cents divided into that? 154. Now, be very careful. Is 154 how far I travelled? Plus the original 80, which is 234 kilometers. Okay, guys, so I did 10, 9, 10, 6, 9, 10, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10.